loved your movie. It is
thank you.
so good, and that's really all I have. We can just call it there.
All right. Hey, this is the best interview all day. I love it.
Being serious, though, was this one of these ideas that you had for like a really long time? Talk about like when this thing first germinated for you.
Yeah, no, it actually wasn't. I think it reads like that. I think it sort of is like dripping with passion, I think everyone who worked on the movie was really passionate about it and stuff. But actually the movie came from when I was talking to Sony and they were like, do you have any movie ideas? And I was like, I have so many movie ideas. And I had nothing. I was like, chick, you don't want to see what's in my pad here. It's a masterpiece after masterpiece. It was like blank. So basically I just was trying to, because I'm really interested in like personal, unique films. And I was sort of like, I wondered if I could make one of those at a big studio, because it's not easy to make something personal or unique at a big studio. So, but the people at Sony were really great. And I was like, well, let's try it. And I sort of tried to take the thing that I love the most, which is my crazy family. Because I think everyone thinks that their secretly is like, my family's crazy, but everyone else's is like kind of cool. And I felt like I was connected to people when I talked about my family, and talked about like being open about us being kind of a bunch of goofballs. And then sort of like trying to sort of like, I, as a child, was interested in robots because I'm just, I was a nerd and I think robots are cool. And as an adult, yeah, I love it. As an adult, I'm just interested in the fact that like in a world where robots can do all the things that humans can do, what is humanity's role in the world, and like what makes us special as people. So that those were like, and then I got really excited about that idea, and sort of like tried to figure out if I could jam those two ideas together. And it took a long time, but I'm really happy with where it ended up.
One of the things that I loved about the movie, one of the many things, of course, is the way it was animated. There's obviously so many frames that I'm going to want to push pause on and
Cool.
stare. When you were explaining to the animators what you were trying to accomplish with this film and the way you wanted it animated, at any point did they just say F you and just walk out of the room? Because it's not easy to do what you did.
No, it's not, but I will say the team, it was so like, what you like about the movie is like whatever percent me and like 90% the animators. And, like everyone on the team like brought so much into it, and they were so jazzed because it was sort of like basically like I was like, let's do something new, and they were all like, yeah, because I think it's as an animator, it's like kind of a crapshoot. You might get some movie that's really exciting, and you might get something that you hate. So I think they liked the movie, and they were excited about it, and we were excited about like, pushing the medium and what if we did all these things nobody had ever done before, and we're going to take all these animation tropes and turn them on their heads. And they got really excited about that. So they started throwing in all their ideas, and it was great because like we were just sort of capturing good ideas from like this team that was awesome. And a lot of the people on our movie started on Spider-Verse. So they were kind of like our VFX supervisor, I like to say, was like broken by Spider-Verse or something. Like he was like, what do you got? What's next? And we would show him our look of picture, and he's like, how could it be bolder? And we're like, all right, I like this guy. So it was cool. And we were just a bunch of, nuts just trying to make something that we love.
Are there any Easter eggs or things that people should be on the lookout for in this movie that you might need to push pause on?
Yeah, there is a robot language in the movie. So if you care to decode it, you might find out some stuff. And anytime there was text, we tried to make it really loved up and stuff. Cause I love that, like in The Simpsons and stuff where, when I was a kid, that was like a magic trick. I was like, I have VCR. I can pause it when the name scrolled by and there's like, oh, that's a funny joke. And I got it for free. Cause it always just said to me as an audience member, like, oh, we're valuing your time. We're valuing your attention. So we wanted to like reward people's attention that way. So there's lots of places where you could pause the screen and see a bunch of weird stuff.
Hope it's a huge hit.
Me too. You're listening to God's ears. Thank you.